Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here on Friday Night Smackdown, and we are gearing up for more Money in the Bank qualifier action, starting with this huge triple threat match between three men that know each other all too well from last season. Of course, the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, the first man out here, a man that is certainly has his fair share of words for Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six after Howdy costed Rollins the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash during his match with Ilja Dragunov. Rollins is going to have to shift the focus, though, because now Seth Rollins has an opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. He has to take on the devil we all know, Gable and Kross, and the leader and master of American Made himself, Chad Gable. In triple threat competition, two men, as I previously noted, that Rollins is all too familiar with, has had his fair share of battles with in the past, but only one of these men are moving on to London to fight in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match and join the winner of this past Monday night triple threat men's match, of course, the megastar LA Knight. Question is, who is going to be joining the megastar when we get to London? We're about to find that out just to kick off our show, folks. Later on in the show, we have a female triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match as well going down. Candice LeRae, Alexa Bliss, and Blair Davenport all will be fighting for an opportunity to enter the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You see Chad Gable out here without any of the American Made's support. Of course, Gable wants to try and do this on his own, try and build himself a reputation in the singles division. Not only that, but the Creed brothers are going to have their work cut out for them later on tonight. They're going to be taking on a pair of former tag team champions in the Street Profits. And here comes the devious Karrion Kross. We have not seen Karrion Kross here in Universe Mode in quite some time, but he is officially back. And what a way to make a return. He could skyrocket his career starting tonight, really, if he qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then if he wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, then you're a made man, you're a world champion. Karrion Kross would love nothing more. He would love to have the world in the palm in his hand so he could burn it to the ground. If I could steal a catchphrase from Seth freaking Rollins real quick. Imagine a WWE where this man is on top of the world. Absolutely frightening, but absolutely entertaining it would be as well. Karrion Kross is a very peculiar individual. Very daunting individual as well. A very intimidating figure here on Friday nights, as Seth Rollins and Chad Gable would know, of course. Here we go, triple threat action. Kross striking Rollins first. And a huge headbutt right to the back of Rollins. But Gable sneaking from behind with a beautiful high-angle back suplex. Expect Rollins and Gable to bring the speed and Karrion Kross to bring the power, but also expect Chad Gable. He sneaks up on you with that power. He is deceptively strong for his stature, as Rollins lands a super kick to Kross. Oh, what a huge flying headbutt by Gable. Now Gable and Kross going back and forth. Like I said, all three of these men have their fair share of wars together, as Rollins, the big clubbing blow to the back, but Chad Gable attacking both men with a steel chair. Gable with a bit of an equalizer in this triple threat scenario. calling Rollins up to his feet. What's he got planned here? A big missile drop kick knocks the Visionary down. And now Karrion Kross heading to the top rope now. Look out, big knee strike to the face of Gable. A big knee strike to the face of Gable, and now Kross is trying to go after Rollins, but Rollins able to escape his fate momentarily. But when it comes to Karrion Kross, the hourglass tells the tale of time. Time may be running out for Gable and Rollins as far as being in those Money in the Bank ladder match. Gable with a cover there, but Rollins getting the big kick out. Rolling elbow right to the face of Gable. And now Karrion Kross looking to take Rollins for a ride with a powerbomb. I would say these two certainly have no love lost for one another either. Last time we saw Rollins and Kross, it was in a no disqualification match. And now look at this, Seth Rollins going for a springboard swanton. Karrion Kross makes him eat nothing but crow. And now Kross attacking the knee of Rollins. We know Seth Rollins has a history of knee issues and leg issues. And believe me, Karrion Kross has done his homework, as has Chad Gable, one of the masters of the ankle lock. Passed down from Kurt Angle himself. Attacking that ankle once again with a steel chair. This is a beautiful strategy, but a very destructive strategy by Gable as well, as he slams that chair on Kross's body. This could be it right here. Rollins is holding that knee pretty badly there. And now Chad Gable, look out. Gonna go for after the ankle of Karrion Kross now. Oh, and snaps the ankle. Gable snaps the ankle of Kross, and now Gable heading to the top rope. Rollins still nursing that knee. Need to get back in the ring because of a huge headbutt. Gable just landed on Kross. Count of one. Oh, almost a 2 count, but Rollins broke it up. Got back just in the near amount of time. Big elbow strike right to the heart of Kross, if he even has one in his body. And now Rollins trying to come up back up, and this one with a big drop kick. Here comes the Visionary, sending Kross to the floor. Sends Kross to the floor. Sends Gable to the floor as well. What's he got planned for Chad Gable? Seth Rollins gearing up for something here. Look out, here comes the Visionary over the top rope with a beautiful tope con hilo. A barrel roll tope. And now Rollins, oh no, oh, just got tripped by Kross. More damage to that knee. Kross drove his shoulder right into that knee of Seth Rollins. That's going to be the story leading into this match, folks. And now Rollins, oh, a huge chair shot once again by Chad Gable. That chair has proven to do some dividends for Chad Gable in this match, as he obviously is very pleased with his work here tonight, taking a cheap and easy way out, as American Made have time and time again. Rollins is out. Chad Gable looking to focus in on Seth freaking Rollins. Now, wait a minute, he might want to focus in on Rollins because Rollins is looking to take him out. Oh, what a powerbomb off the ropes. Powerbomb off the ropes. Rollins is calling Gable up to his feet. He's going to give him something to think about. And now, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. What air Rollins just got that time. But a big clothesline wipes out the Visionary. And now Karrion Kross in full control for once in this match. Gonna send Gable for a ride with a Doomsday Saito. A Doomsday Saito by our official. Chad Patton was knocked out. The momentum of Kross throwing that line at Rollins knocked out Chad Patton, and now a big running clothesline from Kross. Where the hell is Kross going? He's going top rope now. Karrion Kross calling Chad Gable up to his feet. What does Karrion Kross have planned here? Oh, what a big double axial. That's a big man coming off the top rope. A big man coming off the top rope, and a big man with a very dangerous, oh my goodness gracious, a very dangerous steel steps. As now Karrion Kross could be going for the kill right here and right now. Look out. Connects. And I don't think he realizes that Rollins is on the top rope there. Oh, breaks the pinfall up. And now Karrion Kross has seen enough of Seth Rollins, but I don't think Rollins has seen enough of Karrion Kross. Rollins goes top rope now. Karrion Kross goes right back to work on Chad Gable. Doesn't realize that Rollins is coming across the ring with a huge springboard knee strike. And I don't think he's done there just yet. Oh, a huge springboard swanton. But Kross wisely rolling out of harm's way. Kross wisely rolling out of harm's way that time. And now Rollins shifts his focus right back on Master Gable. Big kick to the chest. A big kick to the chest of Chad. And now Rollins setting Chad Gable up in the corner. No water in the pool, though. No dice for Rollins. And now Gable sets Rollins up in the corner again. Trading shots here are these two. And now look at this. Nice blockbuster by Rollins. But gets sideswiped once again by a demon from his past. And Karrion Kross. Oh, what a huge Death Valley driver. Karrion Kross not here to make any friends. As a matter of fact, he's here to take souls. And he's here to take Rollins' soul and sell it to the devil for a price. And the price is the Money in the Bank briefcase. Oh, and a big strike right to the abdomen area of Rollins. You got to take into consideration the fact, what a clothesline that was, by the way. You got to take consideration of the fact that Rollins is the only one in this match not coming in 100%. He just had a grueling World Heavyweight Championship battle with Ilja Dragunov. And now, wait a minute, look at Chad Gable on the outside. Oh, look at the strength of Gable. As now Seth Rollins, oh, gonna shut Chad Gable's big mouth up for good, perhaps. And now Rollins sending Chad Gable into the barricade. Now this is Rollins' opportunity. Sends Karrion Kross in the ring post. Rollins pleased with his work here tonight.
Seth Rollins out here obviously pleased with his work, but look behind him. Uncle Howdy, that's behind Seth Rollins. He throws Rollins right into the barricade. Uncle Howdy again getting involved in Seth freaking Rollins' business. Just this past week, he cost him the World Championship. Now he's looking to cost him a shot at the Money in the Bank briefcase. Looking to cost Seth Rollins this qualifying match, while Rollins seemed to have the advantage against both members of this match, Gable and Kross. Uncle Howdy laying Seth Rollins out and almost incapacitating him for the remainder of this match. And now back in the ring, Chad Gable going to try and take full advantage of the situation at hand. Rollins has been incapacitated, as I said, but Karrion Kross was able, both Kross and Gable were able to kind of get their whereabouts about them. And now Karrion Kross has the cross jacket cinched in. Gable might not have nowhere to go. Center of the ring. He's going to have no choice but to submit as the harbinger of doom solidifies his spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and it just got a lot more dangerous. Just Karrion Kross and LA Knight so far confirmed for that match, but that is certainly a can't-miss men's Money in the Bank ladder match, if you ask me. But the story developing here is Uncle Howdy clearly, once again, costing Seth Rollins a major title implication opportunity.
Well, folks, we're going to have to try and switch gears because we are joined by the former women's champion, the EST Bianca Belair, but newsflash is that Uncle Howdy has cost Seth Rollins 2 opportunities in just a span of a week. Belair out here, obviously rightfully so, trying to call out. And she gets mommy. Rhea Bloody Ripley's in the building, the women's champion. Fresh off of, well, not fresh off of her victory over Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, but certainly you knew there was no love lost between these two women. Bianca Belair obviously feeling slighted with the way that Rhea Ripley won that championship, cashing in on her. Anyway, Rhea Ripley, I think she just accepted Bianca Belair's challenge for Money in the Bank. Ripley, Belair, for the Women's World Championship. Sign me up. Well, folks, if our general manager, Nick Aldis, does indeed make that official, that's going to be one hell of a match between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. But speaking of one hell of a match, this is going to be one hell of a match, too. to get the Smackdown Tag Team Division some momentum. The Creed brothers of American Made looking to have better success than their master Gable in our opening contests. Getting laid out by Gable and Kross and losing out on an opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Meanwhile, the Creed bros have a tremendous opportunity ahead of themselves when they take on a pair of former WWE Tag Team Champions in the Street Profits. Can certainly find themselves in contention for the tag team titles in the near future if they do indeed get the job done here tonight against these boys right here, the Street Profits, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins. When you talk about elite level tag teams, it doesn't get much more elite than the Street Profits themselves, a decorated tag team here in WWE, here on the JPG channel. It's just been a very long time since they've actually gotten to hold gold. They've had several battles with the bloodline themselves, the Tongans, the tag team champions currently, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and never came up successful on their end. They've had several losses to a young and exciting team of Fraxium, Frazier, and Axiom. So this is honestly a huge momentum boost that they need to get a win over the Creed Bros here tonight, to just give them a steer in the right direction, especially with the competition in the tag team division here on the Blue Brand heating up and certainly gaining its players weekly almost, with now the Wyatt 6 entering the tag team division and seemingly putting the tag team division on notice with attacks against Fraxium and the Tongans last week. You have to wonder if they're going to rear their heads into this one as well. I mean, we already saw Uncle Howdy cost Seth Rollins his Money in the Bank qualifying match. Lord knows what the rest of the Wyatt 6 devious intentions are here tonight. I mean, SmackDown has become a very hostile area very quickly. And speaking of hostile, that's exactly how Brutus Creed is starting this thing off. But Montez Ford is going to welcome the hostility and bring it right back, as here he goes off the ropes. Oh, what a clothesline. Just rocking the jaw of Brutus Creed as Montez Ford is fired up here. Look at this, sky high with a big splash off the ropes. Creed gets the shoulder out though, of course. Gonna need a lot more than that to put down two members of American Made. They've been under the tutelage of Chad Gable. We see how impressive Chad Gable can be. Certainly points in that triple threat match to open our show that looked like Chad Gable had the match in the bag. It looked like he had all but secured his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now Julius Creed in the ring with Ford. Creed's doing an excellent job of isolating the ring against, again, a former pair of Triple Crown Tag Team Champions in the Street Profits. And once again, Julius Creed with a fresh tag to his brother Brutus. This is exactly how you maintain control in a tag team match. Beautiful fireman's carry. As now Brutus Creed setting Ford back up on his feet. Look out. Big Brutus coming in hot. And no, Montez Ford able to escape though. Brutus Creed ain't nothing but, oh my goodness, ain't nothing but the mat that time as Ford goes high. Oh, and then he goes low with a super kick. And then once again, Montez Ford off the ropes with a big splash. Trying to maintain the control at the Street Profits side. But boy, these Creeds are definitely scrappy. As intense as it gets is Julius and Brutus. You know they're going to be a pair of future tag team champions. It's just a question of when and not if. And look at this, Brutus Creed just absolutely manhandling Ford, as is Julius. Look at this, more rib shots. This is getting hard to watch. Montez Ford is taking a lot of damage in this match. Angelo Dawkins is probably getting, I was going to say, he's probably getting a little restless there, asking for the tag, but obviously Montez Ford is in no shape to give tags out right now. But meanwhile, Montez Ford found a loophole, catches the boots. Oh my goodness, a Brutus sends him for a ride, and now look out, big crossbody from Ford. Just when you want to count Montez Ford out, you really can't do no such thing. This man is absolutely incredible, as is his tag team partner, Angelo Dawkins. Look out here. Drop toe hold into an elbow right to the back. And another elbow right to the back for good measure. And now Dawkins takes to the sky. Oh, but Brutus Creed says no thank you. And look out, just manhandling Dawkins with an exploder. That is the power of Brutus. And Julius, he is a jack of all trades. He's got the power, he's got the speed, he's got all the talent in the world. And now look at this, sending Angelo Dawkins halfway across the ring and a double shoulder tackle. Man, the Creeds are looking impressive here. Like I said, they got a chip on their shoulder when it comes to this tag team division on Friday nights. But Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford are not going to be no pushovers. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl slam by Dawkins. As now Dawkins looks to fire up here. Big clothesline averted by Brutus. And now, in for a shoulder tackle again, but Dawkins with the drop toe hold that time. And now Dawkins going off the ropes here. Sends Brutus Creed to the floor. Tags Ford back into this one. And now, wait a minute, Montez Ford, we know when he gets that crazy look in his eye, what he's planning. Over the top rope with a tope. My goodness gracious, these Profits are something else. Montez Ford getting the crowd amped up, as he does every time that the Profits are in the building. And now Ford biding his time here. Might pay big time for that, though. Big roll-up attempt from Brutus. Goes for the count, but Montez Ford gets the shoulder out. I have to say, this is almost a perfect match wrestled by the Creed Bros. And now look at this. Montez Ford, though, trying to wipe both members out, but Julius Creed with a knee strike right to the face. And all of a sudden, Montez Ford has to deal with Julius Creed. What an elbow strike right to the jaw. Forearm elbow strike to the jaw. Julius Creed now. Look out. Big elbow drop to Ford. A big elbow drop to Montez Ford, laying Ford out. And now Julius Creed with a huge belly-to-belly suplex. The damage has been done to Ford, but still Ford tries to fight on. Look out. Tilt-a-whirl DDT incoming. Now Montez Ford goes second rope here. Calling Creed up to his feet. What does Montez Ford have planned here? What a blockbuster from halfway across the ring. That is the absolute pure athleticism out of Montez Ford. As now Julius Creed looks to meet Ford on the top rope. Ford waited patiently for a big crossbody attempt. Got Julius Creed with the crossbody, but Creed gets the shoulder out. Montez Ford pulling out all the stops to get the victory here tonight. Like I said, a much-needed victory for the Profits, if I do say so myself. And now Montez Ford with a big clothesline to Julius. Ford starting to build up the momentum here, but needs to get a tag to the fresher Dawkins as well. Montez Ford has spent the most time in this match throughout all of them. As now, once again, a drop toe hold into an elbow strike. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as Angelo Dawkins now looking to send Julius Creed over into those ropes. And now, wait a minute, what the hell's Dawkins got planned here? Double legs him. And now, wait a minute, a catapult right into the ropes. Now we're playing a little dirty. If I'm Angelo Dawkins, Dawkins is calling Julius Creed up to his feet here. Dawkins lining him up. Wait a minute, Brutus got the tag. In that moment that Dawkins was trying to line up Julius, it looks like Brutus got the tag. And now all of a sudden, Brutus is feeling the wrath of Dawkins. My God, what a huge flapjack that time from Dawkins. Dawkins calling Creed up to his feet now. Brutus Creed, that is. Dawkins now off the ropes. Big strike right to the midsection. An absolute mammoth midsection of, oh, what a huge uppercut of Brutus Creed, I was going to say. Now Dawkins lining Creed up this time. Brutus Creed tries to get him going, but no, wait a minute. Oh, what a pounce. Normally it's Brutus Creed doing the pouncing. Dawkins just said, you a little too little, big boy. You a little too little. My goodness gracious. Yeah, the whole crowd screaming, "Who dey?" right there with that tackle. And now Brutus Creed getting that fresher tag into Creed again, or into his brother Julius. But Angelo Dawkins standing his ground. We always credit Montez Ford when it comes to the Street Profits, but we have to credit Dawkins as well. This man has put in all the work that Ford has, if not more. And now Angelo Dawkins, what's he got planned here? Big body drop. I'm going to get it out eventually. Big drop kick into a splash. There's that Profit continuity that we're so used to seeing. And now, wait a minute. Ford ain't done there just yet. He's going off the ropes. Not once, but twice with a nice... Oh, look at the air that time. A standing moonsault by Ford. For the cover, Julius Creed gets the shoulder out. And now Montez Ford thinking about his next best shot of taking Julius Creed out here. What's he got planned for Julius Creed on the top rope? Gonna wipe him out with a big superplex, I suppose. Whatever gets the job done. A big superplex connects. Tags Dawkins, and you can see Montez Ford is absolutely exhausted. Dawkins is going to finish him up, though. Big spear connects to Julius. The spear connects, cutting him in half. Goes for the cover. Creed just getting the shoulder out. And now all of a sudden Dawkins now sending Julius Creed to the floor. What the hell has Dawkins got planned here? You've got to be kidding me. Look at the big man fly with a tope. I told you Dawkins been working on his game. When the hell have you seen Angelo Dawkins take to the sky like that? Sends Brutus Creed off to the apron. And now Julius Creed is left with two hungry dogs in the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins now getting Creed back up to his feet. Brutus Creed is wiped out. Here we go. Look out. Oh my goodness gracious, what a maneuver. Tag team maneuver from Dawkins and Ford, but not enough to get the job done there just yet. Montez Ford, though, trying to get Brutus Creed out of there. Sends Brutus Creed into the turnbuckle. Now Montez Ford heading to the top row. Big frog splash, inverting in midair. How the hell did he do that? Count of one, count of two, count of three. The Street Profits with a big victory over the Creeds. Profits prevailed and proved exactly why they are as revered in the tag team division as they are. What an excellent match. Excellent showcase of tag team wrestling. Well, here we go, folks, into more action and more Money in the Bank qualifying action, as we are joined by Blair Davenport, and soon we're going to be joined by her two opponents, Candice LeRae and Alexa Bliss. One of these ladies are going to get the opportunity, the pleasure of being the first woman to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Meanwhile, of course, qualifiers will continue this Monday night on Monday Night Raw, with both men's and women's qualifiers going down. Another thing on Monday Night Raw is the best in the world. CM Punk is in the house. The champ himself, John Cena, the man that Punk challenged this past Monday night to almost a collision of that was 12 years in the making. Remember, Money in the Bank, Chicago, Illinois, 2012. Who can ever forget the classic battle that CM Punk and John Cena had that year? They're going to redo it in London, England this time, but at the exact same venue, or not venue, the exact same pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. Signed, sealed, and delivered and guaranteed. Punk Cena in London. It's going down. It's going to be one hell of a match. Another thing that was confirmed and accepted straight from across the desk of General Manager Nick Aldis, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley will go one-on-one for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank as well. Alexa Bliss making her way down to the ring here tonight. The only woman in this match with prior Money in the Bank ladder match experience. Although Candice LeRae is no stranger to ladders, neither is Blair Davenport. Both of these women having competed in ladder matches in the past down in NXT, but they never made it to the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's a lot different case than any ladder match they've ever been in, not only because of the physicality, but because of the reward. The reward is arguably bigger than the risk in this particular scenario, because you are awarded with a contract that you can have up to a year to cash in on. And we've seen how that has helped people in the past. I mean, look at the current World Heavyweight Champion on both occasions. Rhea Ripley started on Monday Night Raw, moved over to Friday Night Smackdown, and cashed in on Bianca Belair after being assaulted by Jade Cargill. And she won that championship in none other than her home country of Australia back at the Elimination Chamber. Ilja Dragunov wasted little to no time cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase in on the ring general Gunther, and came up big time in Gunther's own home country of Austria, Germany. So you can see really what that case does for you. And a big knee strike from Candice LeRae early on, and this one stomped to the chest of Alexa Bliss. And Candice LeRae immediately trying to take to the skies. Alexa Bliss trying to keep her grounded. Bliss is certainly looking to get back to her form that she once. Oh my goodness, what a huge springboard frog splash that was. I was going to say, looking to get back to the form that she once was. She was once the goddess. She was once almost on top of the world, if you will. Former Raw Women's Champion, former SmackDown Women's Champion, multiple time Tag Team Champion. She has the accolades. It's been a long time since we've seen Alexa Bliss. She went down with an injury quite some time ago. Big springboard Hurricane Rana. But she's back now, and she's ready for action. And she's ready to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And maybe even giving herself some momentum heading into that match, knowing she's the first qualifier in that match. But she will soonly be joined come this Monday night, leading into the next few weeks, where we find out who is going to accompany her in a destructive Money in the Bank ladder matches. Now Candice LeRae dropping Davenport head first. And now Candice LeRae sending Alexa Bliss back into the ring. Candice LeRae all over Davenport. And now Alexa Bliss awaiting Candice LeRae's arrival back into the ring. Candice LeRae getting a little extreme here with a kendo stick right to the leg of Blair Davenport. And now Lerae has Alexa Bliss up. Look at this. Look out for the twisted stepsister. Oh my goodness gracious. And that hurts twice as bad because it was out on those very thin mats. So Alexa Bliss could be out. And now Candice LeRae sending Davenport back into the ring, or at least trying. Looks like Davenport fell over her own feet that time. Alexa Bliss smacking the taste out of Candice's mouth. Certainly doesn't appreciate getting her face stomped into the floor. Oh! Big bulldog from Bliss. And now Bliss sending Davenport back into the ring here. Kick to the midsection of Candice and a big drop kick right to the face. Now Davenport trying to pick the bones here of Bliss. Oh, kitchen sink right to the midsection. Candice breaks it up though. Was clearly trying to rub salt into the wound. And now wait a minute, nice code breaker by Candice LeRae, but then here comes Alexa Bliss firing up with a wheelbarrow arm drag, and now takes out Davenport. This could be Bliss's opportunity. Look out here. Insult to injury by Bliss. An insult to injury by Bliss wiped out Davenport. Candice LeRae could be out here. Count of two. Almost got the win. Alexa Bliss, the veteran, the wily veteran, you have to watch out. She's the most dangerous person in this match due to her experience. And now big kendo stick strike right to the face. I don't care how much experience you have. That's going to hurt. Davenport goes for the cover here, but Bliss getting the shoulder out. Now Davenport driving an elbow strike right into the face of Candice. Davenport now going from the top rope, calling up Bliss to her feet. And a big double axe handle comes crashing down. Kick right to the chest of Candice LeRae. Davenport trying to go for the kill here, but no, Bliss from behind with a roll-up. Almost got it. And now wait a minute, Candice LeRae with a nice Hurricane Rana takes out Alexa Bliss. That's good strategy by the more recent additions of the roster, and Candice LeRae and Blair Davenport trying to get rid of Alexa Bliss, the veteran. Candice LeRae and Blair Davenport are tired of these veterans taking this new generation of female athletes opportunities. Alexa Bliss now sending Candice LeRae off the ropes. Look at this drop toe hold and just a little bit more insult to injury that time to Candice LeRae. And now wait a minute, Davenport pays for it big time trying to bring in a steel chair. And now wait a minute, Alexa Bliss now with a big DDT spikes Davenport on her head. A big DDT connects to Davenport. Could that be it? No, Davenport just gets the shoulder out. And Bliss said that's not enough. Well, this might be enough. She's heading to the top rope now. What she got planned here? A big splash to Davenport. Bliss calling for the Davenport to get back up to her feet here. Another kick to the midsection from Bliss. Now watch out for that sledgehammer strike as Candice hits it flush. A sledgehammer strike. This is proven that these superstars will do equally anything to get into that Money in the Bank ladder match. Almost every single Money in the Bank qualifier so far this year, we've seen at least one or two of these individuals grab weapons. A big Kamigoye knee strike from Davenport. Bliss is going to not make it in time. Count of two. Bliss just saves it for herself. Ducks an attempt by Davenport. I don't know what she was going for, but Alexa Bliss is now back in control of this thing. Big spear into the corner of Davenport. Went for the John Woo kick, but no water in the pool. Davenport now grabs the shoulder, kicking at the arm of Bliss. Candice LeRae now double legs Davenport. Goes for the twisted stepsister on Davenport. Alexa Bliss trying to wake herself up. Kicks off Candice. And now, wait a minute, here's a DDT for Lerae now. Gets Lerae with the DDT this time. Davenport was wiped out with a twisted stepsister. This is Bliss's opportunity to qualify. Congratulations to Alexa Bliss for qualifying for her 4th now Money in the Bank ladder match in her career. And she is a former Money in the Bank ladder match winner as well. So will she run it back this year? We will find out in a few weeks' time at London. Well, folks, it is time for our main event, and it's certainly bound to be a good one, even though we don't exactly know the World Heavyweight Champion's opponent leading into the night. Ilja Dragunov has essentially thrown out an open challenge to any Smackdown roster member. The Mad Dragon feeling confident after a victory over Seth Rollins, but certainly a controversial one at that, due to the involvement of the Wyatt Six leader, Uncle Howdy, who obviously proved tonight that his intentions with Rollins are still not fulfilled. Uncle Howdy costing Rollins a World Heavyweight Championship match and now a shot into the Money in the Bank ladder match. And that is, I mean, if I know Seth Rollins, he cares about checks and championships the most, aside from his family at home. So that is not going to sit right with the visionary. There is going to be hell to pay if I'm Uncle Howdy. But the only problem is he's got a hell of a lot backup in the Wyatt Six if Rollins does come knocking on the forbidden door of the Wyatt Six. Needless to say, folks, Ilja Dragunov still looks forward. First title defense technically successful. Like I said, he marches on. After defeating Gunther at WrestleMania, and now Seth freaking Rollins, he's got one hell of a track record heading into Money in the Bank and SummerSlam season. We have to wonder what's next for the Mad Dragon. I'll tell you what's next. This mystery opponent of Dragunov is what's next. And oh my God. It's going to be one hell of a match, like I was saying, because Ilja Dragunov's opponent is the returning Aleister Black. We haven't seen Aleister Black since a little bit before the Elimination Chamber. And now here he is, answering the call. At one point in his career, he was waiting for somebody to knock on his door and waiting for somebody to disrupt him. It looks like he is choosing to be the disruptor here tonight. He has accepted Dragunov's open challenge. And man, could he find himself in a hell of a predicament if he beats the World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. One hell of a battle we are in for here tonight, folks, between Black and Dragunov. I'm ready to get this one underway. A very skilled striker is Aleister Black. Dangerous individual, but so is Ilja Dragunov. This is certainly going to be a mix of styles. And damn it, I'm here for it. Aleister Black and Ilja Dragunov getting ready to tear the house down in our main event of Friday Night SmackDown. What's already been a hellacious show. Already been one hell of a show as well. It's about to get that much better with Aleister Black's involvement in the main event. Answering this open challenge of the World Heavyweight Champion. Here we go, Dragunov, Black. It's our main event of Friday Night SmackDown. Now Black immediately with the strikes. Not missing a beat since his momentarily leave of absence. But Aleister is back full time now as Dragunov catches the boot. Oh, what a clothesline by Dragunov. Gonna shut down those strikes real quick. Dragunov with a knee strike right to the face of Aleister Black. And now Dragunov goes top rope here. What is he planning? Oh, I guess Dragunov, I thought he was gonna go for coast to coast. We've seen him hit before, but he thinks better of it. Dragunov now being caught off guard by Aleister. Aleister, oh, look out. Rolls through onto Dragunov, and now Aleister Black looking to sail from halfway across the ring. Almost got that knee strike to fall, but Dragunov maintaining his distance. Like I said, skilled striker is Aleister Black, and you're seeing just that right here and right now. Look out! Big roundhouse kick right to the face. Could have knocked him out right then and there. Roundhouse kick to the temple. Goes for a flying knee strike, but Dragunov just able to get out of harm's way that time. And now big back body drop by the world champ. Dragunov now gets a sweep of the leg, courtesy of Black. Count out, or excuse me, a kick out. No count outs, and hopefully in this one. Aleister goes for the kill there, but gets met by Dragunov. Oh, but Dragunov, my God. We've seen Aleister Black do that to try and intimidate his opponents, but that didn't do none of the such things for the World Heavyweight Champion. This is a man that took Gunther to his limits not once, but twice. And now, wait a minute, Aleister Black. Oh, my God. That is certainly a game changer, though. That is certainly a game changer, though, from Black. A big DDT and right into a ripcord knee strike. No remorse for the World Heavyweight Champion, and you can't really have any. It's a dog-eat-dog world here on the JPG channel, and Black knows that. Big knee strike to the face of Dragunov as well. There's now Aleister Black. Oh, no, look out here. Oh, my God, what a standing moonsault off the apron. Aleister Black is looking as good as he probably ever has in this match. Not only physically, but mentally, he's fully complete right now. Like, he's got everything, all the boxes checked, but Ilja Dragunov is certainly one to bring up more questions than answers. And now another big back body drop connects. Dragunov trying to stay in the fight here as Aleister Black brings the fight. And now Dragunov just peeling Black off the floor with a deadlift German suplex. Almost got the cover right then and there. Aleister Black now taking it back a little bit. Oh, what a big boot right to the face. A big boot right to the face of Black. And now Ilja Dragunov, my God, with a huge senton. Not done there just yet. Knee strike to the face. You know, Dragunov catches the arm of Aleister Black right into a Uranagi. Uranagi connects. Black, though, with the shoulder out. Black with the shoulder out. Dragunov now sending Black into the turnbuckle. He tried, but no, Dragunov escapes harm's way that time. And now, wait a minute, Dragunov, what the hell's he got planned for Aleister Black? You gotta be kidding me. A suplex to the outside. A suplex to the outside to Aleister Black. And Dragunov is fired up here. He's looking to crush the returning Aleister Black. Look out. Here comes the Mad Dragon with a suicide dive. Suicide dive wipes out Aleister Black. Dragunov in full control now. And now look out. Big knee strike. No, Black just shifting his body out of harm's way. Oh, look at this. A nice roll-up attempt. Nice roll-up attempt by Black. Dragunov gets the shoulder out, though. And now Black calling Dragunov up to his feet. What's he got planned here? Off the ropes, gets the moonsault this time. Almost a moonsault kick, if you will. Ilja Dragunov again getting that shoulder out, though. And now look at these strikes of Aleister Black landing their mark. And now, wait a minute, went for the Black Mass right there, but Dragunov had it scouted. Dragunov had it scouted that time. Aleister Black looked to kick Dragunov's head clean off his body. And my God, would that have been something if Dragunov got hit with the black mass, it might have been all but over. But now, wait a minute, Dragunov, we saw him earlier in the corner. This time, I don't think he's going to be so much reluctant to be trying it. Here we go. Oh, my God, a coast-to-coast. A coast-to-coast from Dragunov, and he's not even done there just yet. The hell has Dragunov got planned here? Big senton off the top. Could that be enough to put away Aleister Black? Goes for the cover. Black gets the shoulder out. Black gets the shoulder out. Dragunov can't believe it. I don't think anybody in this entire arena can believe it. Dragunov now. Dragunov has Aleister Black on the outside, going for perhaps a suicide dive. He hit one earlier. Can he hit another one? Look out for the Mad Dragon, and he hits it. Aleister Black being set for a ride. This is indeed awesome, folks. As now Ilja Dragunov lines up the H-bomb on the outside. We saw that strategy at Backlash when he took on Seth Rollins. The problem with hitting an H-bomb on the outside is that you can't pin your opponent on the outside. But Aleister Black could be seeing literal black right now, as in being unconscious, because Ilja Dragunov, oh, he went for the Torpedo Moscow. Went for the Torpedo Moscow. But Aleister Black had it scouted, and now gets dropped again by a Uranagi. A second Uranagi connects. There's blood on the side of the face of Aleister, but Black still gets the shoulder out. And oh no, wait a minute. Aleister Black just kicked up. Oh my God, what a knee strike. A knee strike lands its mark. Dragunov was perhaps gearing up for the end here, but Black said, we're not nowhere near done. Back and forth these two go. And now, wait a minute. Big German suplex by Black. Goes for the cover. Dragunov gets the shoulder out again. Tremendous stuff out of these two, folks, as we knew it would be. And now Aleister went for to trip the leg again. Oh, a big knee strike. Big knee strike from Aleister Black, dropping the knee again to the face of Dragunov. And now Aleister Black again here. Oh, that time he gets it. He got one earlier, and now he gets one again. But, oh, right into that cut of Aleister Black. And Dragunov with a big smack to the face. No, I was going to say nothing pretty about that, but nothing pretty about that roundhouse kick either from Aleister. What a jumping knee strike. A jumping knee strike hits flush. That's where Aleister Black is most dangerous when it comes to that pinpoint accuracy of strikes. A decorated combat athlete is Aleister Black. And now he says, no, Dragunov's busted open too. Looks like Aleister finally got his receipt back. And now Aleister's calling Dragunov up to his feet. What does Aleister Black have planned here? Over the top rope. Oh, no. Black crashes and burns. Dragunov just saw his life flash before his eyes. He was stunned, but Aleister Black did not get enough air when it comes to that tope that he just attempted. And now Dragunov being sent back into the ring. Aleister Black trying to shake off the cobwebs after a tremendous miss there. And now it's Aleister Black with a big deadlift suplex. Deadlift German. Dragunov hit one earlier. Now Aleister Black hits one on him. Oh, what a big mushroom stomp into the chest. Oh, what a Meteora. A Meteora connects by Aleister Black. And he's not done there just yet. Oh, there's the flying mushroom stomp. The flying double foot stomp connects to the world champion, crushing through the heart of the dragon. And now Ilja Dragunov could be all but done. Could be all but done here, but Dragunov gets met by a knee strike by Aleister. Black biding his time here. I don't know if I exactly agree with that strategy. And I look out, double legs, Dragunov, no. Reversal by Dragunov, went for the big boot, reversed by Aleister, and now big Meteora from Aleister Black. But wait a minute, Dragunov's got Black. He's got Black in the roll-up attempt. 1, 2, almost got him. And now big jumping clothesline once again from Dragunov. Dragunov now sending Black into the turnbuckle here. What does Dragunov have planned for Aleister Black on the top rope? We're about to find out. Dragunov sending Black for a ride with a top rope exploder. A top rope exploder connects. This is indeed awesome, folks. This is our main event of Friday Night SmackDown, damn it. And Black's still in the fight. I don't think anybody in their right mind could have predicted that Aleister Black was going to be Dragunov's mystery opponent here tonight. But wait a minute. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. Ilja Dragunov with a powerbomb. Black trying to save himself from perhaps defeat here. Dragunov now. Big stomp to the chest. Aleister Black was going for a knee strike, and Dragunov countered with a powerbomb of epic proportions. Aleister Black now. Again, wild strike missed. Dragunov now sending him into the turnbuckle. Oh, a big European uppercut. Big European uppercut connects from Dragunov. And I went for a strike, but got averted by Black. Now Tree of Woe positioning. Tree of Woe positioning. You've got to be kidding me. Aleister Black's going top rope. Going for that double foot stomp into the chest. Out of the Tree of Woe. Ilja Dragunov's out. Count of one. Count of two to pin the world champion. But no, Dragunov gets the shoulder out again. Aleister Black lining Dragunov up here. And went for the black match. You can see the gust of wind connect. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Instead, he goes for a different variation of the black mass. Ends up with a knee strike and then a black mass connects. No, but Dragunov just peeled the shoulder off again. You cannot kill Ilja Dragunov. He is simply unbesiegbar. And now, wait a minute, Dragunov now with a headbutt strike. My God. Look out for Ilja Dragunov. Surviving a variation of the Black Mass. Still fighting on is the Mad Dragon, is our World Heavyweight Champion. Big clothesline of Black. Not done there just yet. Doubles back for another one. Stuns Aleister. Off the ropes. Oh, my God. Whew, if that would have hit. If that would have hit, that would have been it for sure, folks. Aleister Black nearly caught Dragunov with the black mask coming off the ropes. Ilja Dragunov just hit the floor in enough time. That was close. A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. And now, wait a minute, Ilja Dragunov now, almost on bated breath at this point. Look out, running powerbomb to Aleister Black. Now, what else can Ilja Dragunov do here? A big European uppercut connects. A big European uppercut connects, and now Dragunov looking for the crowd support as they have been wheeling him on this entire year. Torpedo Moscow. A Torpedo Moscow connects. 1, 2. No, Aleister Black gets the shoulder out somehow. You have got to be kidding me. Ilja can't believe it. Ilja can't believe it. I can't believe it. And now, wait a minute, Dragunov's done playing games. Dragunov's done playing games. Another powerbomb. Another powerbomb connects. Black is out. Black is out. Dragunov looking to deliver the killing blow here with an H-bomb. The H-bomb to Aleister Black. A hard-fought battle, might I add, from Aleister Black. But Dragunov once again slaying and conquering another obstacle in his way. And oh, what the hell? Speaking of obstacles in his way, that's Drew McIntyre. McIntyre laying out Dragunov, and his intentions are clear as day. Drew McIntyre wants the World Heavyweight Championship, and he's going to slip it right in the bloody face of the Mad Dragon. Drew McIntyre laying claim to Dragunov's throne to close our show.